Take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can of action in this one.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Artest. The three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's Booker. Soft touch off the glass.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Now here's Lillard. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Isaac for three. And so Lillard will bring it up for Houston. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Booker surveying the floor. 4-3. No luck on that one. Here's Pippen. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Lillard. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the inside. And Anthony slams it in.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
For three, here's Lillard. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Houston. 1:31 left in the first quarter here. Here's Lillard. Robinson on the wing. Sabonis on the double team. The three, here's Lillard. Houston with another miss. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Isaac. For three. No good there. Here's Pippen. No points so far. Left side, Robinson. Out to Lillard. Pass to Robinson. Robinson.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson with a steal. Here's Pippen. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. He buries it from 3.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Lillard outside. Pass to Robinson. 2 on the clock. And a big finish by Robinson. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Houston. They lead by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Rondo's shot is off.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
How about the hop from Fox?
The sweat that Fox puts in to try and do it all. His energy really sets the bar for his team.
As quick as anyone in the league, RJ, De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Now here's Rondo. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul.
De'Aaron.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A 3 off the inbound. Rebounded by Fox. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Houston leading by 4. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And there's a pick. Tries it from 16. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's the 3. Ooh, an absolute bomb by Fox.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Outside Richardson. Outside Rondo. 6 to shoot. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. And Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Fox. Suggs outside. Pass to Doherty. Back to Suggs. From down low. It's hauled in by Houston. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Suggs goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
It's Rondo on the take. Yep, that one goes. Rondo, he's got 6.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
The offensive rebound. Right side Johnson. Picked by Sabonis. Suggs with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. The turnaround jumper. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Richardson.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
On the wing, Suggs. No good on the triple.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Just look at the achievements of Kevin Love, NBA champion, all-star selections, multiple all-NBA teams. He's in the middle of a Hall of Fame career.
Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Back to Lillard. Over Fox. And that one's good. Lillard's got 10. And so it's Houston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Valanciunas sets a screen. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
The ball goes to Houston.
Houston leading by 7. Now Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The long-distance 3 is buried.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. And Houston making a change here.
Number 9. Rajon.
It's Vucevic, high post. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. It's Booker on the wing. There's the triple. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Pass to Artest. And a big finish by Robinson. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Oh man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Fox. 12 points for him.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall. Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Now here's Robinson. Here's Bowen. Off target from outside.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Artest. Houston leading by 10. Here's Rondo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Rondo, he's got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Fox. Back to Vucevic. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Now here's Rondo. Give him 8. Pass to Robinson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Houston making a change here.
Now into the lineup.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Substitution on the court.
They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo.
Second personal foul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Fox. Anthony outside. 6 on the shot clock. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Now here's Rondo. Give him 8. From deep.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Third personal foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now into the lineup for Houston. Number 7, Sean Elliott.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Fox outside. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Richardson with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Back to Richardson. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Love. No good again that time. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Houston. From deep. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Houston up 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Houston leading by 5. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And Houston has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Bowen. Pass to Elliott. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bowen. He's covered by Fox.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Left side, Richardson. Outside for Love. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Valanciunas, good.
I like it. In old school 5, Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Richardson with it. Puts it up. And stolen by Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Okay, let's find out the news on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Allie, what's the update?
Unfortunately, he didn't have good news. It looks like a broken wrist. Every moment is looking painful, and this is going to be a lengthy recovery. Brian, that wraps things up for now.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And we know Clay can hit from deep, but he can use the threat of the shot to get his drive. Really puts the D in a tough spot.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Booker. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Ooh, poked away. Isaac outside. He's off on the layup. Houston trails by 3. Here's Pippen. Houston with another miss. And they're pushing it up. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:57 left in the fourth. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Booker. Rondo with the steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Robinson. He shoots again. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas. Booker for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Outside, Rondo to take the lead. Artest can't get it to go. Anthony outside. Pass to Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. Yes!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Kicks it out to Isaac. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Rondo with it. Now guarded by Booker. And stolen by Anthony. Isaac outside. .30 seconds left in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Outside Booker. And it's in.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But if
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside to tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. So he can't get either to fall.
I'm not paying him shit. The nigga sucks. He's not gonna beat me, bro. He's not gonna beat me. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Dale, no, he's sorry than a bitch. Oh yeah, Jeff. Wait, that's the same Cash App, right? Join the invite, bitch. We finna see if that mic work in fucking 15 minutes. we finna, we finna see, we finna see if that mic work in 15 minutes. No, send yeah, I got you. Send your 20 to Jab right now. Send your 20 to Jab. Okay, bet. Jab, you middlemaning, bro. I trust you. They'll do scam, bro. Hey, I'm sending that hoe right now, Jab. I'm about to send you the 15 too that I owe you. So I'm gonna send you 35. I sent the invite, nigga. Ain't you SEC? Come on. He sent the shit. He sent his shit. Bet. Come on. Come on. Woo-hoo. So it's not gonna, so I'm still gonna be able to get it though, right? All right, bet. Come on. I'm about to send you that. I'm about to send you that honey bun right now, Jeff. Hold up. Where my other phone at so I can cash out Jeff? Jeff. Oh, this is the freest money of my life. Nigga. We could eat Chipotle on Dale, man. Chipotle on Dale, nigga. Chipotle on Dale. Come on. Come on. Am I gonna stream? All right.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. It'll be the visiting team and Houston. Kevin. Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Outside, Fox. Picked by Anthony. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now, here's Lillard. Over Fox. Valanciunas grabs the board. Johnson right side. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Pass to Thompson. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lillard from outside. He can't get that one to fall.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Fox. The rebound by Pippen.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Lillard from outside. Another miss by Houston. Here's Anthony. And it's sent back by Lillard. And he's able to get it back. When they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And Anthony gets it to go.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Pippen a screen. Here's Lillard. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
First bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And stolen by Lillard. And it's Houston on the break. Pippen down low. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Anthony. Stolen by Artest. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And the layup falls.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. He really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for Houston.
1:51 left to play here in the first. The 3 from Anthony. Good on the triple. Anthony's got 6.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Nice shot by Rondo. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. The 11-footer. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Fox deciding where to go with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Now here's Rondo. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the dunk by Love.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And it's good for 2.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Rondo on top. .27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Love with a wide open look. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter.
The away team, 12.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Pass to Pippen. Lillard scanning the floor. Back to Pippen. From outside the arc. That shot missing. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Back to Lillard. Shoots over Fox. Offline from the top of the key.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Now here's Valanciunas. From past the arc. The rebound by Kevin Love.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Joe Johnson.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Houston trails by 8. Pass to Bowen. And Love has it in the corner. Here is Elliott. That ball's good assist by Love. Elliott's got his first 2 points of the night.
For a front court player, Love is an excellent passer.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflection,
in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now into the line.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. We've got 1:13 left from the first half of basketball. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Here's Rondo. And a missed layup.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Suggs in the corner. Booker outside. Releases. They get the rebound. Back to Suggs. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Love for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Love's got 5 points so far.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Pass to Vucevic. Booker outside. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so we conclude the first half. They're up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. For 3, Richardson. Doherty grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Suggs. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now, Booker. Inside. Doherty with the ball. Pass to Booker. The 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Houston trails by 6. Off on the layup.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson outside. The 3 ball. Doherty grabs the board.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Booker.
Devin Booker.
Money from the wing. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
It looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. No good from outside. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Houston. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Suggs. Missed inside.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
Rondo. That one goes. Count it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Suggs. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Back to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. Houston foul. Larry Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
.157 left in the third. Suggs in the corner. Three-pointer.
It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove. He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Rondo wide open. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Eaton. Shot clock at 6. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, here's Suggs. Still yet to score. And it goes down 2 points.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
They get it again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Three-pointer, Fox. Love grabs the board. Pass to Rondo. For the lead. Traps in the tray. Rondo's got the lead up to 1 now for Houston.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. In the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Anthony.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
That one misses.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Houston leads by 2. And after a quick
27.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So it's the visitors now. A 2-point game. The wide open look here for Fox. And the 3 ball is good.
Got to respect the jumper of Fox now. The form is solid, and he's a lefty, which always makes a guy dangerous.
Love outside. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And Houston leads by 1. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And an intentional foul right there.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Valanciunas in the high post. Stolen by Artest. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Pippen. Taken away by Anthony. Valanciunas with the ball. Back to Fox. He trains the turnaround jump shot. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
In matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these 2 teams are really equal.
And it's Ron Artest with the foul.
Ron Artest.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution for Houston.
To the paint. Stolen by Artest. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Lillard outside. Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Well, I love Robinson's motive. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
To the right side. And that's an intentional foul.
David Robinson. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer.
Offensively, I think they've just been a little out of sorts. Had much better flow in the first half.
Lillard attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 5-point Houston lead.
Custom crafted for moments just like this. Damian Lillard.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Houston.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Oh, I love when Pippen attacks the rim. Nobody better at throwing it down with a fearless, take some of this attitude.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Johnson. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here is Lillard. Thompson outside. Latrey. Kept alive by Houston. A second chance effort. And it's Robinson with the bucket inside. Robinson's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by David Robinson.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Houston now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fox with the steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make.
Sinks the triple.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Lillard attacking. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Outside, Fox. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. So Houston wins it. Some good moments throughout.
Hey, little nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Ain't shit sweet, nigga. Ain't shit sweet, nigga. Ain't shit sweet around here, bro. And I'm glad that we did a little middleman. Because I know he would have said something about fucking me or some shit, bro. So let's yeah. Here we go, bro. You gonna snatch it out your bank, out your account? AJ, man. Hey, Jeff, you still here? Before I end the stream, I want to see if Jeff want to play. I did hold Jeff. I joined Jeff lobby, Jeff. I joined Jeff lobby and backed out. That shit was so like, it's crazy because he know he wasn't supposed to win the first game. He was talking that hot shit though. Man, I respect it, Dale. I fucking respect it, bro. I fucking respect it, bro. Because we all know you. Like, we know the real, right? You know, let me not say too much. Let me not say too much. Oh yeah, now let me look at Penny. My fault, Wes. I know, Jeff, but I gotta check, bro. I gotta do an investigation, bro. Somebody, they asked me to check. No, Penny's the same. It's the same Penny. No, it's the same. No, this is the same. This is the same shit. He got the same shit. Yeah. This Penny. I'm gonna get my sandwiches. Let me know what Jeff said. I'll be back. I want to smoke low key. Yeah, I might just restart stream. I'm gonna restart stream. That argument, that little back and forth kind of blew my heart a little bit, bro. So 1 second.